this is the diagram we're working with. And materials we're going to be using are your regular contactor and the timer. We're using this timer because it's very common among others. Okay, how does the contactor work? Contactor is just like a regular bulb at home. Once the coil is energized, the contact here closes that allows currents to flow through. Okay, you can see here now that it has been energized and it has closed. Okay, so unlike the MCB timer, which is actually nice to use, but simply because this is a tutorial class, we'll be using a regular timer, which is extremely common. So this timer has this timer diagrammatic numbers like the 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 and 7 is the power source for this timer, and we have 1 that is a relay to 4 and 3, which 1 is normally closed to 4 and normally open to 3, and we have 8 that is a timer to 5 and 6, and 8 is normally closed to 5. After the delay it turns out to 6. Okay, so since these are just the basic knowledge you need, let's get started.
Okay, there's a little change in the diagram, and that's the polarity didn't match, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's connect our servant. You can see now here that I'm looping the A2 to the neutral line of the contactor. Here you will need to connect the A1 of the servant through the normally close of the master, so as when the master is around, the servant will go out. You can see here now that this is the normally closed, which is the NC. Look at it here. Let us connect our timer. Here I took power from this breaker to supply the timer, which is 7, and 6 that supplies the A1 of the master's contactor. Here you can see here in 7 I had to loop from 7 to 8, which is the common to 5 and 6 for the timer. My breaker got source from the input voltage, and you can see here that the neutral I had to loop to A2 and then loop down to the 2 of the timer, which is the neutral of the timer. I don't have a load, so I'm using this indicator bulb as my load. By the time you're done, your project will eventually look like this. So if it's like this, let's go and test it and see. Okay, now we have power, and you can see now that the servant is closed, which is generator line is closed. Yeah, I had to loop because I have only one source. I had to loop down to the generator, which is the servant part. Okay, now you can see here now that the servant is closed but the master is open. So let's give power to the master and see if servant will go down. Now it's on, the timer will delay for us down, and boom, it has changed. See. Thanks for watching, and this is my first video, so a thumbs up, very encouraging. Comment if there be any questions you want me to answer, and if there be any video on automation you want me to do, leave a comment below and I'll attend to it. Thank you very much.